Hello everyone and welcome back. If you're returning, if this is your first time clicking on my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So for those of you that have never seen one of my messages before, my name is Arlene. I'm a seer. I tap into past, present and future energy. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And right now on this channel, you will get spiritual guidance and twin flame guidance. So if you found this channel for any reason at all, just trust you've been guided here for a reason. We are in each other's life for a purpose. Whatever that means, we're here for a reason. So thank you for stopping by regardless. And if you stick around, it'd be lovely to have you here as part of this community. I have the most amazing viewers, also divine, also healing and amazing in every aspect. So, you know, if you feel like sticking around and joining this community, it would be such a pleasure and honour to have you stick around. So thank you everyone who does take the time to subscribe, can't even speak tonight, to subscribe, to like, to comment, to share, everything you do for the channel, every booking on my services, etc. It's just a true honour and a privilege to have you all as part of this community. So thank you. And this is obviously my first message back home, as you can see, back in my beautiful kitchen. Well, it's beautiful to me, not beautiful to everyone, but beautiful to me. And it's nice to be home. As much as my kids and I were all seeing this today, we had a fantastic breakaway. It was beautiful to have some sun and sea and a swimming pool and some nice food, etc, etc. But it's also good to be home. It was good to be home. It was nice to feel some rain on our face when we got off the plane today, and it was good to see the dog. We've missed her. I didn't even think she'd want to come home because the lovely lady that was looking after her was sending videos of her getting big strips of fillet steak as a treat, and I thought, she's not going to want to come home again, she's just going to want to stay there forever. But luckily she was glad to be home today, and it's just been so lovely having her back. So yeah, thank you everyone for your patience. A lot of people chose to unsubscribe when I was away, and that's understandable when I'm not posting videos every day. But for those of you that stuck around and who's always been very supportive of my channel, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I'm glad to be back. So I'm going to get into the message in one moment, but if I can take a moment here just to thank my wonderful friends Otter Spirit. I have been connecting now with Otter Spirit for 2 years. They send me beautiful bracelets. I mean, I'm so lucky. They've been sending me literally hundreds of bracelets for the last 2 years. And anyone who's new to my channel, you'll find details of Otter Spirit below and a link to click on to get 20% off with them for being a viewer of my channel. But when I arrived home today, I got this beautiful gift from Otter Spirit. They sent me some beautiful intention packs, and I'm wearing this one right now, and I'll show you what all these crystals are. Now this is the money and wealth intention pack, which I thought I'm going to have to wear this one for August because we're in the perfect frequency for abundance right now, and whatever that means to everyone. And the reason why I thought the money and wealth one was a good one to wear, not because I'm so focused on money, but right now I'm trying to purchase a piece of land or some sort of property to transform into a retreat space so I can actually run cheap retreats. So what I mean by that is I want to be able to cut out the middleman. I don't want to have to pay another person for accommodation, etc, because that just bumps up the price I then offer you guys. So I'm trying to buy my own retreat space, and I've got mine in a couple of places where I can then do it up, use it as a little project to turn it into a retreat space, and then do cheaper retreats for everyone. So it means it wouldn't cost you so much because it would be like my own property and it would cut out the middleman. So that's what I'm trying to do now. So I'm trying to manifest the funds to be able to do that, the resources to be able to do that. So I'm wearing the money and wealth pack here for the month of August, which is Peridot. I am renewed and revitalized. Peridot is also my birthstone. We've got citrine. Everything I need everything I need to be successful is within me with the citrine. And also aventurine. My world is filled with abundance. So there we go. So those are the crystals in this bracelet pack. Those three there. And if you want to get your own money and wealth pack, and they also do abundance packs as well, which I can't remember what the crystal, but This is the one I have from them here, and they sent me other packs which I'll be showing you over the next few months. But look at the really pretty colours as well. So Aventurine, Peridot and Citrine, and this is the Money and Wealth pack. So if you want to check out Otter Spirit and get your own bracelet, you can find details of them below in the description box. And also the reason why they're called Otter Spirit and why I love them so much, because I turn down every single person who reaches out to me and asks me to promote their stuff on my channel. I don't really do it. The only reason I chose to accept Otter Spirit offer, pardon me, big burp, I just had a wee drink of Coke, is because for every bracelet you buy, $1 goes to help save the otters at Monterey Bay in California from extinction. So that's why I love to support them. They're a small business doing amazing things for the otters, and I love otters, and also they look pretty darn amazing, and the energy that comes from these bracelets are beautiful, and anyone from my channel who has purchased them have all said they have really felt their healing power as well. So thank you everyone. So let's get into this message. Before I do my opening circle of light, kept on hearing the message today, the masculine has been tested. The masculine is being tested. And I was connecting there to my channel members, and we were talking about, we were all talking about how we've been getting some sort of symptoms over the last few days since the Sirius portal opened, Lionsgate portal opened. And between that Aquarius full moon, that kind of miracle moon, because that's why I call Aquarius the miracle moon. So the Aquarius miracle moon and the Sirius portal opening, I've been feeling, you know, sort of getting sort of runny nose and some weird kind of tension, headache around here, around my temples. I've been eating really healthy for weeks now, and I haven't suffered from heartburn for well over a month, but over the last few days I've been feeling sort of heart chakra clearing going on as well. And some people said they were getting tummy issues and things, so I don't know if anyone else has been getting those kind of symptoms. But as I was talking about there, I definitely shifted in July with regards to my twin flame connection as well. My detachment, it was almost like my detachment from my masculine, physical masculine, became kind of stronger. And what I mean by that is like it's almost like my physical masculine is not really as prominent, or you know, I'm not so focused on my physical masculine anymore. It's almost like I've detached slightly from the physical masculine, and the fact that I feel the connection much more deeper in my heart space. I don't know if anyone else has been feeling that, but a few people said they're also in that same energy right now. And I've been feeling the love is deeper within me than ever before, which means I'm kind of detaching from the physical aspect of my connection. And it's not a bad thing. It feels stronger. The love feels stronger. The connection feels deeper in some way, and that's the only way I can describe it. So I don't know if anyone else is experiencing that also. But let's get into this. Now, I've been hearing a song the last few days and it keeps coming through. And it's a song, Golden by Harry Styles. So look up the lyrics of that. And when I looked up the meaning of the song, it says, someone who is such a pure-hearted frequency, someone who is a very warm, pure-hearted person who radiates love and light. And how you're helping someone by being in that frequency. So that could be a message from someone's masculine, but that's been coming through. So Golden by Harry Styles. Let's see, sorry, I've got a bit of sunburn right up here and it's so itchy. So let's see, let's get this. I'm only back today, so bear with me everyone. Still very sleepy, but glad to be home, but I'm going to get through this as best I can. So calling in heavenly ancestors, spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, your guidance, your blessings and protection throughout as I bring forward a message for the twin flame and divine collective. Please and thank you. Archangel Michael, can you please surround my children, my dog, my home and myself in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame and Divine Collective. Can also request Archangel Michael, whoever watches this message online, you surround them, their loved ones, their home and their pets in a golden bubble of God's protection also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilise the connection between myself and Spirit, ensuring only clear and concise messages can come through for the Twin Flame and Divine Collective's highest and greatest good at all times. Thank you, Archangel Metatron, sending love, light and gratitude, and so it is. I set the intention to bring through the highest vibration of unconditional love and healing and blessings to every single person who connects with this message, channeled through the cosmic heart of Venus, and so it is. Okay, now I'm seeing a huge big padlock and something, you know, a key going into a huge big padlock. So something is unlocked, but definitely masculine has been learning lessons. That's what I heard very strongly earlier. Now I'm seeing the globe and I'm seeing all this beautiful gold and glittery light around it. So something globally is changing, is happening. So things that seemed very unlikely before are very possible now. You know, like if you were someone who goes, oh, I really want this to happen, but it's unlikely to happen, then things that you felt were unlikely to happen are very likely to happen. So focus and purity. Now, this is a card that's saying that you have not let go of, you've kept your eye on the prize, is what I'm saying. You've not let go of this positive outcome, this positive thought for the future, and there's something, you have kept your focus, you have kept your eye on the prize. But also I feel this is for the masculine, because the purity card came out as well. The purity card is a return to love, a return, focusing on love, focusing on what matters, focusing on the purest abundant frequency in the universe, which is love. And really, I mean, I talk about this all the time, but the more love you give, the more love you send out into the world. But first and foremost, the more love you pour into yourself, accepting yourself fully and accepting your masculine fully. I mean, I say these words all the time. I accept my masculine as part of me, and I love the entirety of me, and I accept my masculine as part of me and who I am. There is no separation. And it's so important to make that, to send out to the universe, especially when it comes to being on the twin flame journey. It's so important that you recognise your masculine as part of you and you accept your masculine as part of you. There is no separation. But I'm definitely picking up here, that's where this card's trying to jump out. Ah, see? The power. The power card now. Look, there's some sort of sudden change here. See how the lightning? Some sort of divine. And I'm just going to... I want to just read a bit about that power card there, because this is like masculine energy saying something... it's almost, I told you, like, remember I said something you thought was unlikely to happen is very likely to happen now. So let me see what this means, because the focus, so not giving up, keeping focus, keep your eye on the prize, the purity card, seeing the love and the healing in every situation, but also returning to return your focus to love. So let me see about this. So I'm just looking at the purity card here, and it says, before the first snow, the earth is dark and cold, and fallen trees from autumn's storms lay haphazard atop the decaying leaves that cover the forest floor. However, when the first snow arrives, the darkness and decomposing soil are replaced by a purity that is light and bright. In the sunshine, the individual snowflakes atop the snowdrifts sparkle with crystalline light. Harsh sounds are muffled by the snow, and sharp corners and rugged edges are muted. Everything feels fresh and new, softer and lighter. So yes, so this is someone who's seeing the lighter side to life, someone who is making love their focus now. And with the focus card and the purity, someone is seeing things in a much lighter, brighter way. And it's true, I never thought about that. Like when the snow falls, it makes everything softer and lighter and brighter, and not as it said in the card, all those rough edges that we're used to seeing in the ground and stuff like that are all softened by the snow. And I'm going to read the power card here. This is overall energy coming through. Now, I just heard the masculines have been tested. So the mountain thunder, like the fist of God thrusting upwards towards the heavens. The stark, ragged mountain holds firm as thunderbolts crush down on all sides of it. The sound is deafening as it echoes through the mountain's peak to mountain peak. Mountains represent strength, power, and perseverance, as well as being a potent symbol for attaining spiritual heights. As they extend into the sky towards the heavens, thunder and lightning traditionally represent a surging power, enlightenment, and revelations from the divine. Thunder ignites our deeper self and activates our primal and deep emotion. Together, the mountain and the thunder symbolize immersion, power, vitality, strength, and sudden changes. So that's a really amazing message. On the bottom of the deck, we have thriving. Now, I know what this deck's about. I know what this card's about. This is saying that even in Savannah, even in that dry, arid heat and energy there of that Savannah energy, things still thrive. And if you look at all the light pouring out from this tree here, so something has changed. Something has definitely changed here for the masculines. They've changed their focus to love. Things have softened up for them. It's almost like divine intervention. Divine matters here have stepped in some way. And now with this thriving card here, we'll just... So it says, in the African savannah lives the tree of life, the baobab tree. This is a prehistoric species that predates humanity. It is over 200 million years old. It has adapted, survived, and thrived in a harsh environment where so many other species have gone extinct. The baobab can live up to 5,000 years and can reach almost 100 feet tall. It is a succulent, which means that in the rainy season it absorbs and stores water in its enormous trunk. So the water helps it to produce a nutrient-dense fruit in the dry, arid seasons, when the land is parched and arid. These remarkable plants provide shelter, food, and water for both animals and humans alike. It is one of the only plants in the world that doesn't drop its fruit where it would spoil. It stays on the branches where it dries out. When picked, the fruit has a 3-year shelf life. Wow. So I love the story behind this card, but I mean, look at that beautiful tree that's shining brightly there in the background. 3-year shelf life for the fruit of that tree as well. I mean, that's amazing. So I'm just still reeling at the fact I've just learned about that tree. I knew it was something to do with thriving in really harsh conditions. So it makes me think that some sort of divine change here is bringing in a time of great fulfillment and nourishment for many in the collective at this time. So put the book over there. Now I'm going to read a card from Lakshmi Oracle at the end as well, which I'll do in a moment. But first of all, I'm just going to get some Angel Tarot, because I've not used them for a while. We can split the deck on Awakening. So let's see what's coming through here for the Twin Flame and Divine Collective. Tell me about this. Tell me about this focus and purity, and the Power card and thriving, and tell me a bit more about these lessons. Tell me about these lessons that have been learned for the masculines. 3 of Earth. Talent, recognition and collaboration. So 3 of Pentacles. And when I ask what the masculines have learned, there's something, and I always say this, like, your physical connection with your person is really irrelevant to your twin flame journey, because your entire twin flame journey is an energetic one. It's an energetic healing one. So there's something, you and your masculine here working perfectly together in synchronization, and both of you in very much healing frequencies for yourself, but also for those around you. But also I feel the masculines have learned that there's more to them than they first understood. So for example, if your masculine, look what's on the bottom as well, if your masculine didn't ever believe in, you know, like if you spoke about, sorry my sunburn's itchy, if you spoke about, you know, being psychic or going to Reiki healer or something like that, your masculine might have found that, you know, that's not a thing, that's just a gimmick, that's just fake frauds or whatever. So there's definitely something about that coming through, but I'm looking more at the word recognition here, which makes me think that whatever lesson your masculines have gone through here has made them actually recognise that this is a divine connection in some way. The 8 of Fire, speed, activity and multitasking. So now this is all to do with fast movement and fast changes, and you saw the Power card, which I said represents fast changes as well, some sort of divine intervention. So something here has definitely pushed the masculines to change in some way. They've learned something, they're recognising something. So when it says about the masculine being tested, I feel that they've been tested to see if they would overcome their temptation for the physical material world in some way, but also tested to see if they could actually take some sort of action here in regards to this connection also. And I've just started coughing in the last hour, so I don't know if there's a lot of throat chakra stuff going on too. Now the High Priestess and the King of Earth is here. Intuition, wisdom and patience. There's something definitely coming through about the King of Earth, because I've been getting the King of Earth coming out a lot. So there definitely could, for some of you, your masculine could have Earth in their chart. So sorry, my throat chakra is completely blocked tonight. But the High Priestess with the intuition and the wisdom card makes me think it's taken a while for your person to fully understand their own gifts. For the masculine to understand their own gifts. And maybe this is another thing they've been tested on. They've had their wisdom and their intuition tested. They might have been tested to see if they can finally release the 3D, that materialistic side of themselves, because the masculine is very much the one who's very connected to the material world. But also I feel they've been tested to see if they can actually make progress when it comes to their gifts and their intuition. And I felt that there is something for many masculines, they're now sort of connecting to their gifts and understanding their gifts a bit more, even if they didn't believe in that kind of thing was possible before. But the King of Earth is a very much grounded person, prosperous, generous, successful, but also I feel reliable and more honest, and they're more a person who would be, you know, partner material, life partner material, husband material. So the Page of Water, sensitive, open-hearted and intuitive, but also the Page of Water is an apology. So, and vulnerability as well. So I do feel that's another thing that your masculines have been tested on, because it's almost like their integrity has been tested to see if they can be more vulnerable, more open-hearted, more kind. But and I'm not saying your masculines weren't kind when you knew them, but just to, you know, I do feel that the divine feminine is the one who's very much open-hearted and very giving with their time and their love, and they're very generous with their kindness and all that kind of thing. But I'm looking at the word generous here on this King of Pentacles. So if your person, for example, was someone who was working just to focus on their own material needs, they now might be thinking of a bigger picture where they can do things on a much grander scale to help other people. So something like that is coming through as well. Or maybe your masculine might have told you at some point, you know, I wish I could do more to help people or animals or the environment, but you know, I want to buy that big house first. Or you know, so your person may already have been very kind and generous, but I definitely feel that's something coming through here about someone who might can't hardly speak tonight. Someone who might have more ambition now to help more people around the world. So that's kind of what I'm feeling. But there's definitely something coming through about intuition for the masculines. They've been tested with regards to their intuition, how open-hearted they can be. So 2 of air, indecision, avoidance and confusion. So for many of them, this is something they had to take control of their life as well. They had to no longer stand trying to decide and make some sort of, they had to no longer sit there in the middle, you know, not making a decision either way. And also the 2 of air is not just about indecision. The 2 of air for me is also someone who is blocked. Their intuition is blocked in some way. So maybe this is something they had to learn to do as well. Finally open up to their intuition a bit more. Wise counsel, belonging, learning and traditional. So that's definitely what I'm feeling. This is not just about indecisiveness. This is more about not allowing their intuition to come through. Blocking their guidance coming through from the divine here as well. So tell me what energy the masculines are in at this time. They've been learning lessons here about progression, taking action. The Queen of Water. So this is them now, I feel, learning to open up more to their divine feminine energy, to sit in that compassionate, loving, kind energy, and listen to their intuition. Because don't forget, your divine feminine is your intuitive side, your compassionate side, and all that beautiful spiritual healing energy that comes through from your divine feminine. The divine masculine is very much focused on the material world. On ego, on, you know, having all the material stuff that go with it. So I feel with the Queen of Water coming out means your person is more opening up now to their divine feminine energy and being a bit more open-hearted. This is maybe for a number of you. So the Knight of Air, intellectual, determined and motivated. So this is fast-moving energy. This, and you got the cards at the start about how that divine intervention, that power card came through, and I feel that with this card here, this is someone who is now ready to take up that sword of truth, that Ace of Swords, that sword of truth. They're ready to take some sort of action. They're motivated for action. So tell me more about the divine masculine right now. 6 of Air, relief, hope and moving on from the past. So for some of you, your person could stay at a distance, but I do feel like this is also the masculines are ready to move on from all the things in the past that kept them stuck. They're ready to move on from all the past hold-ups and distractions. They're now listening. Yeah, see, the 8 of air and the 2 of fire. So this is definitely things that have kept them in their head, things that have kept them stuck, overthinking, overanalyzing, planning, partnering and progress. So this is definitely saying that they're moving on from that 8 of swords, 8 of air energy where they're overthinking, overanalyzing, and they're now preparing for something here. Tell me what the masculine energy is preparing for right now. Well, the Chariot, willpower, victory and recognition. So definitely something very much, and it's so strange because I was pulling a card there for my members and the willpower card came out from the other deck. So there's definitely something come through here about the masculines because it was coming through in the members reading as well. There's something about masculines right now. They've changed their focus from the material world. They're now focusing more on love. So they've passed some sort of test here, and now it's giving them a chance to move forward here with some sort of renewed willpower. And look at that transformation, life change and liberation. And 6 of water, memories, childhood and nostalgia. So 6 of water is that past life, soulmate, reunion energy as well. And the transformation. And the ego card right behind that. Just what I've said. So this is the masculines who are now, they're moving on from that ego. Wow. Again, the awakening card. Because this energy just came through and taking a big sigh. I don't know why. I was just so like, someone is seeing things clearly. Pause, perspection, and selflessness. Seeing things differently. Seeing through the illusions of the ego. Seeing through that, you know, that 7 of Cups energy. They're seeing through the illusions that have kept them stuck here. They're awakening. They're awakening and seeing through the ego. Page of Earth. Studious, prepared and cheerful. So this is all about learning. Just what I said. The masculines have been learning here. They're awakening to something here. They're learning. They're learning to put love at the forefront. They're seeing things from a whole different perspective. They're connecting to their intuitive gifts. They're understanding this has been a divine partnership all along. They're making progress here through their learning, through their listening, through their understanding. Wow. The Emperor. They are now understanding their role in this journey. And the best way for them to keep understanding is for you to understand and for you to accept and stay balanced. Exactly. That temperance energy, stay balanced. Compromise, self-control and moderation. But this is also about that balanced energy. And the moon, intuition, illusion and revelations. Staying balanced is helping your masculine see through all the illusions. It's helping them to break out of the ego mind. It's transforming them. And the 9 of fire, protection, preparedness and resilience. You're helping them to fight through something here. You're helping them to stay focused. Because I definitely feel like the masculines have been learning a lot. They've been going through a lot of heart chakra clearing. I've been feeling that. A lot of them, their throat chakra has been cleared or is going through some sort of clearing. But that is definitely what, and I just put the deck on the Queen of Water again. So your loving energy is definitely helping your masculine, but also I feel it's to do with their intuition. They're connecting to their intuition. For many masculine energies now, they're fully connecting to that divine feminine energy within them. Look at that, just as I see it. The 2 of Earth, which is all about balance. Yep, balance. And the Empress. Just as I was talking about that. The masculines are learning to connect to their divine feminine wisdom. They have gone through tests to make sure that they can fully, the way you are tested to make sure you can accept your masculine as part of you, the divine masculines are going through the same. King of Earth came out again. And the Queen of Water. And the King of Fire in the bottom. So about to take some sort of action here. no longer allowing the distractions of the material world to hold them back. They are staying balanced and connecting to their divine feminine energy here. The King of Earth and the Queen of Cups, they are in this very much grounded, resourceful, masculine energy, but with the intuitive, compassionate kindness of the divine feminine, which is the perfect balance with that Two of Earth. That's the way it should be. You know, the action taker, the one who is driven and motivated, but also not just being solely focused on the material world, also being able to open up to your kind, loving, vulnerable side as well, which I feel is definitely happening. And look what I split the deck on. The Ace of Earth. So there's some sort of beautiful new beginning, new frequency, new energy coming through here. And it's because of the balance and the healing work that's been done. I'm going to pull a few cards here from the Power of Love deck, because this is the deck that willpower and stuff came out in earlier. So let's see what this wants to say before I pull some angel numbers. So let's see. Give me some Power of Love energy for this. Purpose. You possess a determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. So I think now this is what I'm talking about. See the detachment and the self-love card right behind that. Divine Feminine, with you detaching completely from the outcome and from that the need of your physical masculine, and focusing on that self-love and focusing on your divine purpose, and making love your purpose, making love your sole focus. Because you know, I cannot express enough that love is the main currency of the universe. And when you're focused on love, you become wealthy in every single area of your life. Love is like when you connect to, when you tap into that frequency of love, it's almost like a frequency. And, you know, I refer to it as a golden frequency. I've always spoke about this for years. When you connect to that golden frequency, which is just all about unconditional love, when you connect to that frequency and you're living in that 5D frequency of unconditional love, you're wealthy in all areas of your life. And that's what I feel Divine Feminine here has done. They have, for so many Divine Feminine all around the world right now, I feel you have detached from the physical masculine. You have focused on the love. You have made love your main focus, your main purpose in life. And it's bringing through some sort of change. So let's see. Give me one more card from here. Vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. Exactly. You know there's so much more here than just two people who are in separation. You understand it's so much grander, so much bigger. Your purpose is so much more important in the universe than just being two people who are in separation in this lifetime. The healing that comes from what you're doing right now, your healing, your focus on love, everything you're doing right now is so healing to the universe, to Earth, everything. And I just love that. And the humility card in the bottom, you have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but just on different paths. And that's so true. We are all the same. We're all at just different points in our journey. But the main thing to remember is we're all one. We're all one. Not just with each other, but with nature, with all the elements, everything. We're all one. So let's see. Can I get an angel number for this message? 1212. Persistence. Now that is that divine power, like that divine power card we saw as well. Divine order. A shift is happening. New experiences. Oh, happy day. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Time to take immediate action and allow things to pop up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also on the cards for you now. That's literally what it says. So 1212, 555, clarity. You aren't a victim of circumstance, rather you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you're willing to adapt to the shift that's coming up for you. So there is changes, there is a shift happening. It's through divine order with that lightning, that power card. So 0303, taking chances, success, knowledge, friendship, freedom. When chances present themselves, seize them and do something out of the ordinary. Whether in your professional or personal life, you will find success by welcoming creative impulses and having faith in your own ability. Trust in the chances and take risks and opportunities that could change your life forever. So that's that full energy. And on the bottom of the deck, we have 4 zeros, limitless potential. So a complete reset, revelation. You have crossed the finish line. Success and victory are yours. There goes my throat chakra again. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished if you can dream it. There is no reason you can't make it into reality. Just let go of all the tension and relax, because what is meant for you will not pass you by. So whatever is meant to be will meant to be. And 333 on the bottom, support, angelic support. So a lot of you could be seeing that number as well. So I'm going to pull a message from Lakshmi's deck, for of course for Lionsgate coming up, and then we will we'll pull a wow, that came out rather speedily. So Mohini Murtai, divine enchantress. Oh my god, my throat chakra, wow, it's so dry. I'm going to take some water in a minute. So there's definitely some throat chakra stuff going on. So let me see. Oh, so sorry. Oh, I'm so tired tonight. Let me get this one. I think it's the next page. Okay. The beautiful Mohini Murtai is an avatar of Lord Vishnu, descendant to earth to overcome all demons. Mohini Murtai was a very enchanting dancer who defeated the demon Bastmura, who had created a nightmare on earth with his power to turn anybody to ash by simply touching his hand to their head. Mohini Murtai danced with Bashmura and led him to touch his own head, causing him to burn to ashes himself. She also saved the ambrosia of eternal life from the demons of the churning of the milk ocean by taking it from them while she slowly danced in front of them. The channeled message... Oh my goodness, so sorry, my throat chakra has been fine all day until I started recording messages tonight. So let's see, for love, take care with this new relationship and think carefully before committing yourself in any way. Seek the connection within the soul first and past lives of any person you may love, as this is a connection that is meant to last. Abundance will come to you after a time of some difficulty and many challenges. Beware of placing too much attention on external wealth and instead focus on the spiritual abundance from within. So interesting. So that's the message coming through there. Overcoming all the obstacles, and like you got that card of power about saying, you know, that perseverance, about the mountain and the perseverance and stuff as well. So let me see, I might have to get my other glasses. So let's see. Can I get a message from this Priestess Oracle deck, please, and thank you. A message. Let's see what wants to come through. It was so funny. I was doing Oracle Fest with Kate on the 1st of August, and I was choosing a card from this deck, and I'd just been talking to Kate and all the people watching at the time about the golden frequency, which I always talk about, and Kate and I were saying how we're both really drawn to the golden frequency, and I pulled the card out of this deck, which was the golden frequency. We're just like, oh my goodness, it follows us. So let's see what wants to come out tonight for this message. And thank you all for, as I say, sticking with the channel and supporting my channel in all the ways you do. I'm so grateful. And I'm so excited for Lionsgate on Saturday with you all as well. So let's see, give me a message here, please, for the Twin Flame and Divine Collector to close out this message. Please tell me when to stop. Oh, I actually saw one there and I think I lost it. Oh, I don't know if that's the right one, but I think it's this one. Diamond Dimension, Christ Light, Crystal Consciousness, Divine Love. Okay, I'm sure I've read that one before. I think it was that one they were telling me to get. If not, I'm sure it'll still be a lovely card. And this card just slid out on its own. The Sinai Desert Mountains. Wow, because I was talking about that mountain energy. So let's see. Diamond Dimension. Let's see. Diamond Dimension. Let's get my glasses. I bet you've all missed this glasses change, haven't you? I never took my extra strong glasses with me, so it's nice to be able to have them back again, even if it's just for the end message. So, a doorway opens into the Diamond Dimension where Yeshua's pure love crystallizes into living light. This sacred frequency, emanating from his diamond heart consciousness, invites you to step into perfect clarity, divine truth, and the highest love. Feel how this crystalline dimension already exists within you as a luminous bridge to Christ's eternal light. The same diamond dimension of light is angelically held by Archangel Gabriel. Let him surround you now with his diamond ray. The diamond dimension appears when you are ready to merge with the Christed frequency of infinite love, unity, and truth. This is an invitation to align your heart with its natural diamond state, where divine love flows freely and radiates without obstruction. As you attune to this frequency, your heart becomes a diamond prism of pure light, reflecting the highest love in all directions beyond your body. Every cell awakens to this crystalline essence, every thought aligns with divine clarity, and every emotion purifies into the brilliance of diamond light. Pardon me. Sorry. This is beyond an activation. It's a God-given gift to embrace the direct embodiment of the diamond consciousness of Jesus Christ and Archangel Gabriel. Feel how this sacred frequency dissolves all that is not aligned with pure love and leaving only the pristine clarity of your Christed heart. Let yourself remember that you're already this crystalline light, a living vessel of purity and divine love, here to radiate it into the world once more. So this is all to do with that Christ consciousness, that Yeshua frequency, that Jesus Christ energy, and also Archangel Gabriel. And I love how we had the card of purity and about how focus and purity come out. So the masculines are now making divine love their focus. They have learned something. They're now making divine love their focus, and that is now what they're making all their plans and preparation is going in to this connection. And I feel that's been part of their test. So let's close out. And I will talk to you all tomorrow when I have my first day of my Phoenix program begins tomorrow with some lovely ladies, and I'm so excited to work with you all every single week. And really, I feel it's going to be something really beautiful and help many people who have been feeling a bit stuck and unsure of the next stage of their journey. And you're all at different levels, so it means because a few people have emailed me and asked me what kind of stuff we'll be doing at the Phoenix sessions. And what is going to happen is that from the very first Phoenix session we talk about your aims and things you really want to focus on, and that is what we'll work on, as well as anything else that comes through this channel to work on every session. So Every session will be different because you're all at different levels of your journey, and that's what we'll be doing it like. So it's very much tailored for you and for your needs and what you need to learn and what you need to understand more about yourself and your journey. So basically anything that encourages you to become the phoenix of your own journey and your own story. That's what it's for. So let's close out. God bless you, your home, your family and your pets, and God bless your physical reunion to come in with your special person very soon. Okay. Dearest everlasting Father and Mother of all creation, thank you for this time we've spent together today, and thank you for all you do for us. As we all move on with our day or night, wherever we are in the world, would you go ahead of us, dwell within us, shine through us, blessing all those who cross our path. God of hope, would you fill us to overflowing today with all joy and peace by the power of your Holy Spirit. Amen. Take care, everyone, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Namaste.